And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense comes on the field first today. First, the home of the Cotton Bowl in modern times has become...
What? What? All right, let's do this.
Stadium, a massive yet somehow intimate setting. This, of course, is where the first championship game of the playoff era was played.
Well, who could forget that? When Ohio State took care of Oregon to win the national championship for Urban Meyer. And this game, like you said, I think it just seems to get bigger and bigger in this setting.
That wasn't a throwaway. They just do that badly.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up third down instead. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Down he goes. A sack. The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. This will be down just on the other side of midfield. The Tar Heels offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. In the clear at the 25. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, UNC. Breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Short connection to the tight end here.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down.
The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And the Tar Heels trying to cash in here in the red zone. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a second down. Second down after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
This is a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that in the running game.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Third down, out of the shotgun.
Oh.
It's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up fourth down. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. Pick is up and no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. First and 10 now for the offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Third down play for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He escapes the sack. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Georgia getting set with a first and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's an out route, the catch made, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spin.
And the pressure gets to him again. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it.
God damn it, tight end. Come on.
What a play. Can he take it all the way? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down. Excellent field position here for the offense. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab made by the tight end.
Nice. Tackle the tight end.
Down after the completion.
Man, is this guy a tough matchup or what? Not only are you trying to prevent him from making just a catch, but then you got to bring him down to prevent more yards after the catch.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 10 now. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. And the Tar Heels come up to the line in the hurry-up. And they're trying to punch it in here. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the extra point was up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
The game moves the ball past the 40. Sets up another 1st and 10. The shotgun handoff here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. Dogs will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Choosing to return the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Tar Heels offense offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. And it's North Carolina in front. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Second down play coming up. An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Made the defense look slow that time. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Team is on the field. Let's see if we give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Sure.
Second down here.
Sure.
I didn't want to overeat. I wanted to limit myself. You only use one sauce?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Off the play fake, he'll
The chicken, I think they changed chicken again.
What do you mean?
Like, I think they changed chicken vendors. Like, probably, I think it's because they're probably killing some of these fucking chickens. Because of the bird flu? Yeah, I'm sure they had to change providers or something.
Yeah.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake.
Usually that chicken's like top notch, and this is kind of meh.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound.
Mm-hmm.
Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
And the ball is picked off.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
He's brought down out at the 46. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He'll be taken down, but does have first down yardage.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And the Tar Heels line up on 1st and 10 now. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, North Carolina. Might have to try the extra point. The extra point makes the lead 18 now. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll hand it off. They hit him behind the line, and out comes the football. Looks like the offense able to recover it there. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. They lose yards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 16. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Quick catch over the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Dogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football.
I didn't call timeout, did I? By accident, but when I dropped my controller, I did. God damn it.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Keep the edge down.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. That completion makes it second and medium. Using his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness. Keeps this drive moving. And the Tar Heels will line up on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for his big tight end.
Get there, boy. Big boy touchdown.
To the right. Touchdown, UNC. This offense is still clicking. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Catch made over the middle. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And completion makes it second and short. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pass complete on a crossing route. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. Looking to throw yet again. Defense is coming after him. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help.
Going for a big play downfield.
No fucking way.
He is caught for a big game.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's the running back in the flat. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw it.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And the PAT makes the lead 11, 35-24. The offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hope the defense can get a quick stop. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense.
And here comes a deep shot.
Oh my God, he dropped it.
He couldn't make the catch. Incomplete.
Oh my gosh, they go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And the Tar Heels will line up to kick it away. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Incompletion sets up a second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Just time enough for one play in the half. Defense not pressing this time. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. The Miners going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to two of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find...
Why is he a 0 overall? Well, makes sense. He dropped that ball. Makes no sense to me that he's a 0.
Moving on in the CFP.
And the Bulldogs will kick this away to begin the second half. Returner choosing to field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down?
Yeah, there we go.
Extending the play now. Finding space at the 20. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down. And the Tar Heels will line up to boot it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. The shotgun running play call. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third down, he drops to throw.
Oh, way. So much traffic and he still caught that?
Good enough for a first down. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Play action here on first down. QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, in the completion.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing third down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
Third and goal, looking to throw for it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia. So down by 5, they'll go for 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Now they get set to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion sets up a third down play. They'll try to run for the first down.
God damn it.
He goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. And the Tar Heels will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. He's going to try to return the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Linebackers making some adjustments now. And looking to throw now on first down. He's picked for the third time tonight. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Now, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
The game makes it second and medium. The shotgun run call. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Can he make it to the marker? And they pick up the first down. Tackled at the 25.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up the first down and kind of settle things down a bit.
And the Tar Heels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He gains 9, so it's second and 1. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Here comes a handoff. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels. The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. A new set of downs after that completion. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll run it from the gun. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those line.
Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. Now the try for 2. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to root this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback still with the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the 2nd half. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. That's an important first down on that running play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And it's North Carolina in front, Colonel. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here.
Get a hold of that ball.
There was a lot of contact. No penalty.
God damn it.
3rd down. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And the Tar Heels will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. The call is a quarterback sneak. That moves the ball to the 35. Another first down.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches. Simple call, quarterback sneak. but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
It's QB sneak. They pick up the first down, tackled at the 25.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock and trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
The back's got it again. And the Tar Heels pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Handoff from the shotgun. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
It's in the game. How's there? No, it was whatever.
Cost the offense 5. Important second down play coming up. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they hit one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.